Hello everyone, welcome back to another hero tutorial videos. This time, we'll be learn about Beatrix. Skill Introduction. Passive, Mechanical Genius. Beatrix produced 4 weapons of truly inspiring firepower. Nibiru. Fire a volley of 4 rapid homing shots at the target to deal damage. Bennett. Bombard enemies within the chosen area, dealing damage and slowing them. Renner. Fire a powerful shot in the enemy's current direction, dealing huge damage to the first target hit. Wesker. Fire out 5 shots into vicinity to deal damage. First skill, Masterful Gunner. Beatrix swaps her primary weapon with secondary she has slung over her back, gaining an all-new way to attack and ultimate. Second skill, Tactical Reposition. Beatrix rolls ahead sideways, and fully reloads her current weapon. Ultimate skill. Beatrix's ultimate skill will change along with her current weapon, and Beatrix has a total of 4 weapons that can be swapped at any time. With 2 active weapon slots and 2 inactive weapon slots, this means Beatrix can use 2 of her 4 weapons at the same time, which automatically make her always has 2 ultimate skills depending on her active weapon. First, if the current weapon is Nibiru. The ultimate is Nibiru's Passion. When being used, Beatrix unleashes a 10-shot volley from Nibiru, damaging enemies in the area. Second, if the current weapon is Bennett. The ultimate is Bennett's Rage. When being used, Beatrix has Bennett bombard enemies within the chosen area 5 times, dealing damage and slowing enemies hit. Third, if the current weapon is Renner. The ultimate is Renner's Apathy. When being used, Beatrix wields Renner, aiming at the enemy. When releasing the skill, she deals huge damage to the enemy in her line of fire. In the last, if her current weapon is Wesker. The ultimate is Wesker's Elation. When being used, Beatrix wields Wesker and fires off ultra bullets that deals huge damage to enemies ahead. Morph. Need backup. Having left battle for 3 seconds, Beatrix can call for her butler Morgan for support and choose 2 weapons. This changing skill is a way to change Beatrix's weapon. Skill Combo and Landing Phase. Playing Beatrix is one of the most difficult things in Mobile Legends. This is because Beatrix is the only hero who has changing skills in 4 different basic attacks and ultimate skills. Before using it, you must first know in what situations each of Beatrix's weapons can be used effectively. When the game starts, Beatrix will use Nibiru and Bennett as her 2 active weapons. Nibiru is effectively used to provide continuous damage to enemy heroes. This is because Nibiru is the weapon with the most ammunition among the 4 Beatrix weapons. You can use Nibiru at the start of the game to poke opponents in your lane. Meanwhile, Bennett himself is effectively used for laning in clear waves because Bennett's basic attack is a damage area that has quite high damage at the start of the game, thus allowing Beatrix to clear waves quickly when using Bennett. Of course, you can replace one or even both of these weapons with other inactive weapons using the Morph skill, Need Backup. The other 2 weapons are Renner and Wesker. Renner has the highest damage among the 4 other weapons, but is very difficult to use because Renner has the longest reload time and only contains 1 bullet ammunition, and has a narrow skill range. To use Renner, you have to predict which direction your opponent will move in a short time. Because its range is narrow, it is very easy to avoid. Renner is effectively used for poking the opponent's hero when no one has started the war initiation, when the 2 teams will face each other. When using Renner, you have to be good at maintaining your position, and immediately change weapons when the enemy approaches you. The last weapon is the Wesker. This is effective for close combat. Wesker can also be used to clear waves, and Wesker's ultimate can be combined with Flicker to carry out surprise attacks. Beatrix is a hero with varied gameplay depending on the user's abilities. For that you need to know which weapon you are most skilled at. You can optimize Beatrix's game by utilizing the second skill too, where this skill can be a dodge skill to avoid enemy skills and escape, and can also be used to do a short reload on all of Beatrix's weapons. Beatrix has a weakness in the early game. This is because he is a hero who needs items at high prices. So he will have difficulty when faced with early power heroes like Brody and Bruno. If you find it difficult to dominate the lane, then just play it safe. In the mid-late game, Beatrix is a hero who is difficult to handle. Even enemy assassin heroes will find it difficult to go 1 versus 1 with Beatrix. But it will be the opposite if Beatrix is faced with a hero who has thick blood and crowd control skills. Effective weapons to use when zoning your opponent are Nibiru and Wesker. For chase situations, Renner's ultimate allows you to kill enemy heroes who run away from the battle area. Meanwhile, for defensive situations, especially when you are defending the turret from an incoming lord or minion, you can use Bennett's weapon and its ultimate. Item and emblem setting. For the item, you can use the following item. For the emblem setting, you can use the following setting on video. The recommended spell. Hero compatibility. Strong against Lapu Lapu, Clint, Bruno. Countered by Brody, Fredrin, Iratel, Terizla. Best teammates, Kufra, Fanny, Yu Zhang. And that's the Beatrix tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe the official channel of Mobile Legend and turn on the bell to get notifications about other videos. The next video we'll be learn about Layla.